Hello, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to have a hip series. So this is going to be for everybody who has hips, but especially with people that have a hard time sitting cross-legged like this. We're just going to go into some more of the gentler stretches. So go ahead and join me lying down on the mat. Get there however you would like. Nice and slow. From here, I'm going to have you put your arms out in a T position and heel toe the feet to the width of the mat. You're going to keep the feet here and slow and controlled let the knees start to drop to the left. And you're going to notice hopefully that your shoulder blades are still on the mat, both of them. It's okay if you're really tight in the hips and the knees can't quite touch the floor. Just let gravity do its work. Maybe ask the Lord to help in this area if it's really tight and causing any pain. Trying to soften with the breath. Noticing how the right one is in that internal rotation, the left one's external rotation. When you're ready, inhale, the legs are going to come up. Exhale, slow and controlled over to the other side, to the right. Notice if one hip's different than the other when you're doing this. Just take notes, seeing where your body's at today. We're going to inhale, the legs are going to come up again. Exhale over to the other side. If it's enough for gravity to do its work, great. Let gravity do it. If you want, you can take your left foot this time, putting it on top of the right knee or thigh area. It's going to help push it down a little bit more for a gentle stretch. Again, don't force anything if it's completely not within range for you to do it. Softening again with your breath. We're going to hold here for a little bit. So if you want, you can close your eyes. Trying to soften your muscles. So you can allow them to stretch and lengthen. When you're ready, undo the foot if it was there. Inhale, legs are going to come up. Exhale over to the other side, nice and slow. Same thing. If gravity's doing enough, leave it, let it be. Otherwise, you can take your right foot, putting it on top of the left knee or thigh area. Keeping the shoulder blades still grounded. Gaze is at the ceiling or can be to the left, opposite of where your knees are. Close the eyes, tune inward again, softening, especially with each exhale, surrendering a little bit more. Good. If your leg was, or foot was on top, go ahead on, do it. Inhale, knees are going to come up. Bring the knees into the chest right here. Have your hands on top of the knees, kind of like they are rolls on a boat. You're going to lay them open, making big circles with your knees and hips. Trying to connect it with the breath, maybe with your inhale, pulling the knees in and letting them go wide. Exhale, send them out. Inhale. Exhale, knees out. Big circles, going slow. Noticing if your hips get caught up at any area. If they do, go even slower and try to work around it. When you're ready, you can reverse directions. Your left leg or foot find the floor. The right foot's going to flex and come on top of that knee. You're going to possibly stay here with that left foot grounded. Your right hand can push away from the leg, opening up the hips. So if you're really tight, this is probably going to be enough for you. You could stay here. If you want a little bit more, you're going to take the right hand in between the hole you have created, picking that left foot up, interlacing the fingers behind the left leg, pulling the leg a bit closer to you, flexing through both feet. And now you want to work on opening the hips. So it's not working if the knee's coming up. You're going to use your right elbow and push against that right thigh, opening up a little bit deeper in the hips. Soften through the shoulders. You can close the eyes, soften through the face. Again, you can add a prayer here if you'd like, or just be quiet and in the stillness of the Lord. And for those extra flexible people that are doing this video, you can take your right leg, go ahead, put it in, kind of like cradling the baby, bring it into the left foot, your right foot, into the left elbow crease. You're gonna hug the leg into you for a little deeper of a stretch. So just honor where you're at. Staying with whatever variation. And slowly you're going to lower that left leg on across the right one. You're going to take the left foot, bring it on top of the right knee. Again, start off slow. Left hand's going to peel away from, or push away that left leg, opening up the hips, flexing that left foot. And for some, again, this might just be enough. If it is, stay here. Otherwise, I invite you to pick up that right foot, flexing the feet again. You're going to take the left hand, thread the needle in between the hole, pulling the right leg closer to you, and then with the left elbow pushing away that left leg. We're going to hold it here again. So if you want to welcome the stillness and the quiet, or if you want to just say a prayer. That's one thing I love about a Bible passage. It just kind of reminds me of that one where it says, "Be still and know that I am Lord." So we don't always have to be talking and trying to reach Him with our words. He already knows that we want this connection. So sometimes it's nice to soften and try to listen for Him. Again, if you wanted to take your foot, if you're one of those extra flexible people, you can grab a hold of the leg, kind of like a baby, pulling it into your chest, and stay here. And also go straight with that bottom leg, not quite that flexible. Honoring what feels good. Again, relaxing through the face and the jaw. When you're ready, slowly bring that right foot down. It was lifted on across the legs. You can bring the knees into the chest, rock it out. And then when you're ready, go ahead, let the left leg go long. Right leg, you're gonna hug into the chest yet, opening up the front of that left hip. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can start to straighten that leg. Doing what feels good, staying in your range of motion. Go ahead, put that right leg down, left one's gonna come into the chest. Squeeze it into the chest and then slowly draw that right heel out on the mat. Stay here for a little bit and you can rock or straighten that leg, bend, doing what feels good for you. And when you're ready, you can put both knees into the chest. You can repeat this as much as you'd like. I'm going to end it here to keep it short and sweet so you can keep repeating it. Hopefully if you're really tight, you can find time at least a few times a week, if not every day. Hopefully you'll notice improvements. God bless, and I love you. Namaste.